Hello again from my front porch. It has been a banner day, or maybe I should say a Star-Spangled Banner day. See, I've been out today. You see the green. I'll get to that. Hold on. What a day! It started rather early with me supporting one of my fellow Merle Lane shenanigators. Beautiful young lady named Sara Hawk, who moved here earlier this year, or at the beginning of this calendar year, and got a job at Meredith. She's a paralegal. Lovely young lady. She's about the age of my daughter, actually maybe even just a little bit younger than my daughter. And so we sort of carved out a surrogate, father-daughter relationship, and that's kind of fun to be able to invest in somebody like that. But she loves live music. And so occasionally, we'll cross paths live music, or even just, hit some places, at the same time. But she also likes to sing. And so when she found out that I do a lot of national anthems, she's like, oh, that would be so great. I'd love to do that. Well, the Iowa Cubs had their auditions for national anthem singers, and I made sure Sara knew all about it. And so now I didn't have to audition again this year because last year they had made all of those who have done it for years re-audition, they just wiped the slate clean. Everybody has to come in and re-audition. This year, they didn't make those of us who re-auditioned and been selected come back in. Now, I do have to pause just a moment there to say that when I was confirming this with Danae, who's the coordinator for the Iowa Cubs doing their anthems, I said, because I wanted to confirm what the status was, because this year will be my 15th year singing the national anthem for the Iowa Cubs. That's a long time. I didn't want to miss out. I wanted to make sure I did it right. But so I said, what's going to be? And her response was, well, you won't have to re-audition. Just here's some dates. Let me know what dates you'd like to do it. Now. Practically speaking, I'm sure that was because, well, no, we made everybody re-audition last year, and then those who were selected last year that want to come back and do it again this year, that we're willing to let them come back and do it again next year, that we'll go ahead and flag them so that we can put them in without rehearsing. I know that's practically reality. That's what they meant. But what I wanted to hear, what my ego wanted to hear, was more of an emphasis on no, Paul, you don't need to come back in and audition. Yeah, that's right. Well, anyway, leave me to my little bit of dream. Leave me. Anyway, bottom line is I did not have to audition, but Sara wanted to audition, so I went along with her for moral support. And it was a much better day this time. Last year when I was there and we had to do the auditions, literally it was in the middle of a blizzard. I'm not exaggerating. Normally they have you go out and stand out on the field where you would stand to sing the national anthem for doing the audition stuff so they can hear how it sounds and all that kind of thing. But last year we were up on a mezzanine in the stadium and wind and snow blowing out because everything's covered in snow and the wind is... I felt so sorry for Danae because she's all bundled up like this Eskimo and she's out there in paper, and she was out there the whole time shivering and listening to all these people sing, the poor thing. But anyway, this year, nice and sunny, a little chilled, little bit chilly, but not terrible. But it was a beautiful day, and they were able to go out on the field and do that. And so, and Sara did a fantastic job. Granted, that surrogate father kind of, relationship thing there. And so, yes, as sappy and sad as it sounds, or not sad, but goofy maybe. I was all proud of her that she did such a great job. And so I video recorded it, and then afterwards I said, "Do you want to see the video?" And she's like, "Oh, I was hoping that you would video it." Well, but then I was kind of hoping maybe you wouldn't. And yeah, I want to see it, but no, I kind of don't really want to see it. Which I totally get, because I'm the same way. When someone says, "Hey, I filmed you singing, you want to see it?" And I'm like, yes and no. But she did a great job. But you don't have to take my word for it. Here is Sara Hawk singing her audition for National Anthem for the Iowa Cubs. Enjoy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so bright
See, now didn't she do a beautiful job? She is absolutely such a lovely voice. She really needs. We got to arrange the karaoke night for the Shenanigan group. Got to get folks together and do karaoke because at the very least, Sara needs an outlet. She needs an outlet for that. We really need to get her hooked up with some of the local musician folks here in the Des Moines area. Get her in a band. That's what Sara really needs. That voice needs to be on a microphone on a regular basis. That's what needs to happen there. But anyway. So I said it was Anthem Day, not just because Sara and I went to the Iowa Cubs and her auditioning there, but because yours truly also got to sing the national anthem, but not at the Iowa Cubs. Yeah, we also had my good friends Pete and Pam Peterson, who run RoundKick Gym, which is based here in Des Moines and in Carroll. They host this kickboxing tournament, well, multiple kickboxing tournaments every year, but this particular one was kind of a smaller scale one. It's called the RoundKick Rumble, and this one had a very special emphasis of supporting police officers, backing the blue. They even made some specialized shorts for the competitors to wear that they could buy that had backing the blue on the shorts, and it was a fundraiser that went to supporting organizations connected with law enforcement. And so that was really awesome that they were doing that on that. They will have coming up in June. They're much bigger. The literally international kickboxing event that will be coming up again in June. I'm sure I'll tell you more about that. Hopefully they'll let me sing there too. But they asked me to come in and sing national anthem for them, and I was honored to do so. I'm always honored to do so, but I was especially honored to be a part of an event that was, giving an extra spotlight to law enforcement. When there's that extra emphasis in something, like I've sang at the Iowa Wolves when they have done a spotlight on soldiers. When I sing at the professional bull riders events down at Wells Fargo, and they always have the Border Patrol color guard or Marine color guard or whatever, and the announcer makes a big deal about how important the anthem is. That's, again, I'm honored to sing the national anthem in any context, but when it's in a situation where there's that added little extra thing there, that stirs something up inside of me. But enough of my babbling. In addition to it being an event that really was a spotlight for the law enforcement participants, and there were actually some fighters competing who were law enforcement officers, and one of them was from Carroll County, which was kind of fun because that's where I grew up. That's where I'm from, and so it was kind of fun to have at least one of the competitors who was there as a law enforcement officer being from Carroll. But in addition to acknowledging them and what they do, the law enforcement individuals also acknowledged Pam and Pete and their gym for their support of law enforcement officers, because it seems that they allow law enforcement officers to come and work out at their gym at no charge. It's free to law enforcement officers, which I think that's incredible. That's good for them. That's awesome. So I'm going to insert here a clip. It's a little bit longer clip. I think it's a little over 3 minutes. But it's a clip that shows Pete talking about them and what they're doing for law enforcement. It shows the law enforcement officers acknowledging Pam and Pete, and then you'll get to yours truly doing the national anthem. So here you go.
So we have custom shorts with Pam design that are back to blue shorts, or blue line shorts. They're Muay Thai shorts. Maybe y'all don't do Muay Thai, some of you guys in the crowd, but you can support it, wear it, where you want to wear them. So they're only they are for sale at $49.99. I don't know if they're taxed or not, but that's the price on them. And we have, I couldn't get all of our officers to fight tonight. I trained a lot over the years. Other gyms have officers in their classes. Just by the luck of it, they couldn't come tonight and compete by injuries or work schedule or whatever. So we have 3 officers competing tonight. We have, are you local PD where you're at? Or county? Yeah. Local PD, where at? What town? Rock Island PD. We have Carroll County Sheriff Deputy. In Iowa. An Iowa State Trooper. So, this will be fun. I kind of talked these 2 into it. Well, she wanted to meet, I'll do it. So, support them, please. Cheer for them if you don't know who they are. And have a good time tonight. That's all I'm going to say. Pick off the mic.
You guys stay there.
Ladies and gentlemen, much as Pete said, this fight is a bit of a fundraiser for backing the blue for any local officers. Obviously, we have some officers fighting tonight. The one thing we want to let you know, that we're gonna kind of pay it back a little bit to Pam and Pete right now, because one thing that Pam and Pete do at their gym is they allow any local officers come in and train for free, no cost whatsoever. So we want to say a little bit of thank you to Pam and Pete for giving back to them, not only at this event, but here's a little extra for you for Back in the Blue. Presented by Mr. Jeff Cunningham, another Iowa State Patrol officer. So, but we want to say
Made it?
We didn't make it, but we had it made.
That's cool.
thank you to Pam and Pete for always supporting local officers and the officers coming to their gym and letting them train for free. Absolutely nothing for the last couple of years.
Where's it gonna go?
On the wall.
All right. At this time,
Thank you guys.
would you please rise, remove your caps, as Mr. Paul Smith presents our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? As I said, it's always an honor for me to get to do that kind of thing. I always love it. I love doing the national anthem every opportunity I get, but that, it really was extra special. And I, you know, when you're standing there doing it and you're seeing the flag and you're seeing people who are taking it so seriously that it means something to them. They're not just waiting for the song to be done so they can get on with the event. You know, that makes me feel good too. Now, if you don't know anything about the kickboxing stuff, that's okay. I didn't either until the first time they had me come sing for them 3 or 4 years ago. But I did shoot some video of some of the tournament things, so you get kind of a little feel. I'm not going to take up a lot of time here with this, but a little feel of what these events are like, and also take note of the fact that there are all genders and all ages are involved with this too. I made sure to get some video of, yes, the guys doing it, because there are a lot of guys doing it, but also some of the junior division, the kids, and even the ladies. So check this out. Check to see what happens at these kickboxing events. tell you that I could not do that. I mean, I would not last. Yeah. Just the whole idea of me stepping in the ring with even the kids, I'd be toast like that. But kudos to them for their athleticism. And kickboxing is not just about the physical fighting. There's a great deal of other dynamic to that. And in a previous episode, about this time last year probably, I had had a short interview with Pete where he kind of talked about some of the other things, the other aspects, especially of Muay Thai kickboxing, which is what this was, and that there's this whole additional level of character building that's included in that, and it's really impressive. And I'm always impressed by the athleticism, but also by the quality of the personalities that, I mean, they get in there and they wail on each other, yeah, but when it's done, they're hugging on each other, they're supporting. When one of them wins, the other one isn't like, I mean, the other one's high-fiving them or hugging on them and congratulations. I mean, the camaraderie amongst those who just competed, it's really inspiring to see that. It's really great. So anyway, that's enough. As I said, it was Anthem Day. I had a good time, and now it's done. And so with that, I'll see y'all next time from my front porch.